Welcome in, shooters, much love. So the question is how to add more range. I've been working with so many players that want to add more range to their shot, and it's really basic, but it's hard to do because we've been lied to by so many coaches who tell us what really matters. They say keep your elbow in, they say move like this, they say shoot from over here, they say pause or don't pause like that. When really, when adding range, we're going to get as well into something you can implement, something you can quickly do in your next session, which will really add your range and over time increase your accuracy. But the point is, these coaches are telling us to move in a certain way. But if you want to add range, forget about moving. Think about how the ball has to move. In order to add range, the ball needs to move fast, right? It's like throwing something a long way. Forget shooting, think about throwing. Right, how do you add range? More power. All range is speed on release. That's all it is. In physics, all it is speed on release, right? So forget how your body is supposed to move and focus on how the ball is supposed to move. For range, the ball needs to move fast. So whatever you can do, we talk about rotational jump shot where your shoulder moves towards the target, right? So if you're right-handed, try even putting your left foot forward and just heaving the fuck out of it, right? Guess what? It's going to go farther. You're going to add range. It's going to look weird, but shooting from really far looks weird to most people because most people cannot do that, right? The conventional form doesn't have people shooting from really fucking far. So you need to just focus on how the ball should move and put some strength into it. And it will get accurate over time. The most important thing is having the range, because what is accuracy without range? It's just short every time. What is range without accuracy? Well, it's at least going long or left or right, you know? The accuracy will get better. It's way, way, way harder to add range than to add aim, right? It's way harder to add range than aim, which is why most of us are practicing backwards. So I said I was going to give you something to add your range, and here's what you do. Next time you go for shooting practice, do not start from right under the hoop and move out. Because when you start under the hoop and move out, you start with your aim, and then keep trying to keep your aim the same while adding range, while adding range, while adding range. Eventually you can't add more range while keeping your aim the same, and then you're limited, usually to the 3-point line. Try this instead. Fuck that. Go to half court and start shooting. Seriously, go to half court and start shooting. You know why? Because you're going to start off with the range and then just take off range and move in, and it's getting easier and easier instead of harder and harder. So start off shooting from as far as you can, half court. Knock down the first one, taking a step, taking 2 steps. Knock down the next one, heave the ball, taking a step, taking 2 steps. By the time you get into the 3-point line, it feels really easy. It's not super far, you've taken off a lot of range, and you're aiming, you just need to aim left and right, right? It's going to be easy to aim left and right if you knock one down from half court. So that's basically it. Forget about how your body needs to move, focus on how the ball needs to move, which is fast. The ball needs to move fast. And forget about your close range form shots, because it's really hard to add range, keeping everything the same. And focus on long range form shots, because it's really easy to take off range keeping everything else the same. And again, you might be less accurate to begin with, but you'll have more range immediately, and then the accuracy will come really, really fast, much faster, because again, if you're short every time, your accuracy is 0%. If you're off left and right, that's much easier to fix, right? So hope this helps. Go try it and let us know how it goes. And make sure to check out the physics ebook and the scientific strategy for muscle memory ebook, scientific shooting strategy secrets. Link to that below. For those of you who made it to the end, it's an extra bonus that's going to be really, really helpful for making your brain work on this. So I'll see some of you on the inside. Take care.